What is up, YouTube fam? So I am back for another video on my little Honda Accord. Hush. So I got my 1994 Honda Accord, and we're actually gonna do a little intake video on it, which I got right here. So it's from DNA Motoring. It's I got off of eBay. Just something cheap. It's something simple because the one that's got on there right now, it's old, crusty. I'll show you here in a second. I'm gonna open the hood and show y'all. It looks bad. Super old filter. The piping doesn't even match. The colors are ugly to me, and it's just old. So just a little upgrade, something cheap. It was like 40-50 bucks. I'll link it in the bio. But yeah, so I mean, just an update for y'all of what I've done to it since last time y'all have seen it. I think it's been a while. I put wheels on it and lowered it. So I got a little good fitment in the back, you know. Y'all can see that. Yeah, I mean, that's about, I know it's kind of on a slight hill, so it's not perfectly even all the way around, but yeah, that's the car right now. And yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna pop this hood real quick, and I'll show y'all this intake. Y'all will see the difference in the brand new intake and the old one. So I'll show y'all here. All right, y'all. So got the hood pop for y'all. Look, as y'all can tell, super crusty air filter. You know, this thing's nasty. It's what is it? It's one of them Spectre filters. So it's just old, crusty, as y'all can tell. It's just, this is literally the only thing that's different. That's all the original piping from the car. So it has that baffle on it, so it's gonna delete that baffle on there too. I know, don't mind my wiring. That was from the sub video. I never rerouted it. I'm gonna upgrade the wiring here soon too, so there's no point in messing with that right now. But yeah, let me give the camera over real quick. I'm gonna actually start the car. I'm gonna start the car and I'm gonna rev it, so y'all will hear what it sounds like with the old one, and then I'm gonna show y'all what it sounds like with the new one. So give me a second. All right, so that's it revving with the old crusty filter on it. So let me pull out this new filter for y'all real quick. The new piping, the new stuff real quick, just so y'all can see the difference in it. And hopefully there's a sound difference. So as y'all can clearly tell, see the fresh piping. It should go something like that, right there. Matches, you know, see. So fresh new intake piping. I'm gonna just set that down right there. Got the worm clamps and coupling, the boot to go from the intake to the actual piping itself. And I got a little bracket. I don't know if I'm gonna use that bracket. Probably don't need it because it's just gonna rest there. But that comes with it too. Hose, because it from here, this hose down to this hose right here. Y'all will see that. From here to here, so I'm gonna have to cut that down. And then the piece of resistance. I ripped it. Nice brand new fresh air filter. So Y'all can clearly tell there's a big difference there in the air filter and the quality of the old one versus this new one. Like I said, I mean, I don't know how much better this new one's gonna perform, but if I had to guess, it's gonna sound a whole lot better than that old one because it's probably all clogged and nasty. This one you can actually see some light through it if y'all can, tell there. I don't know if you can see that. You can see light through it. That one's probably all clogged and dirty. So, where should I start? Basically, basically you're gonna start with this. All will come off as one piece, and this I have enough slack right here for it to move around and stuff. So basically, all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, or well, that flathead screwdriver, and take that off. But I'm a little slow, and I forgot that is not a flathead. It is a Phillips head. So let me go grab a screwdriver, and I'll be right back. Oh, you're rolling? Okay. So I went and got the correct tool this time. So come here real quick. Easy peasy. There's literally just a Phillips head screw on this, and it just comes off. You pop that off. You pop this hose out right here. It goes to your valve cover. And then you just gotta wrestle your pipe a little bit. Or if you're smart, you'd actually undo it all the way and then wrestle it off. So, there you go. So it literally just comes out just like that. It's nothing hard, nothing. So there you go. Old intake pipe versus the new intake pipe. Yeah, there you go. So old versus new, old, new. Yeah, something like that. So you see these old, like these baffles and stuff it's got on it. That takes away some of the sound and reroutes some of the airflow when it's pulling through. So that goes from these baffles. You hear that? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, old, new, yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So making sure this, making sure this rubber cup fits on there nice and snug with the worm clamp. So what I do is I like it being more secure, so I just take a socket. It's a 8mm. So 8mm socket, and you can get it on there and tighten it up nice and tight. It's just easier than using the Phillips head or the flat head that comes with it. But you just gotta make sure it's nice and snug on there. And then same thing with your air filter. So, make sure your air filter is nice and snug on there as well. Oh, is it smaller? It is smaller. So I actually came prepared with another size. So the one on the actual filter itself is actually a little bit smaller. Just to let y'all know. So that's gonna be a 7. So nice and snug on there. There you go. There you go. Nice piece, nice piece. So let me cut this hose to size. So I'm gonna move this out of the way for right now. So I actually have a hose right here that I'm gonna have to cut the size just enough to fit. Actually, I'm gonna just keep this on here because I need this whole entire piece. Basically, all I need is a small little rubber piece to fit from here over here. So just enough to basically connect the two. That's all I need. So let me cut that real quick. I'm gonna just take my knife and I'll cut it the size, but I need to put it in there and measure it. So let me warm it in there real quick and I will be back with y'all here in a second. Wow. Alright y'all, so ran into my first issue. Actually have to remove this little baffling. Not really saying it does much, but you actually have to pull that out or else the filter will not fit. So this has to go bye-bye because it won't fit here. Pointless. So there you go. It's gonna look something just like that right there. Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, have to grab the other worm clamp. That's the other side. So before I put this on, make sure you take your worm clamp and put that over so you can actually put it on. So there you go. It's gonna be a nice snug fit right there. I can circle it back around. So there you go. Nice fit right there. Rotate it just a little bit. So these two are gonna line up. Well, something like that right there. It doesn't line up the best. I'm gonna make it line up. I gotta figure out which way it's gonna line up the best. But yeah. So basically I'm just gonna take this, tighten this up real quick once I find a spot where this lines up good enough for me to put this hose on. Because that's just gonna fit right there and it's gonna go to that hose, but I need to find out which way it's gonna actually line up evenly enough. Because I can't just delete those pieces, because those go down to the another part of the intake and I have to keep those on there. But maybe I can stretch it somehow. I'll figure it out here in a second. Let me finagle it around and I'll get back with y'all here in a sec.
We're live.
Oh, we live? Okay. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all a little what I did. So basically this tube right here, all I did was just took the screwdriver inside of it. I just put it inside just as leverage, held this, and just bent it up. That's all I had to do. And it lines up pretty decently. Like I said, there's no kink right here, nothing. I'm out of air. So yeah, that's all I did. Just bent this tube up and it lines up just fine. There's no kinks or nothing like that. And then all I gotta do now is just make sure this clamp right here is tight. Make sure it's nice and even all the way around before you tighten it all the way down. There you go. Make sure it's nice and even. There you go. That way you don't get no unwanted leaks or nothing like that. And that's it. It's nice and snug, nice and secure on there. There's this. Extra tools. Make sure you move all your tools. Like I said, it came with these brackets right here if you needed to use them, but it's just rests there, and I mean it's not gonna go anywhere, so you don't really need them. But yeah. Ooh, I get those slow-mo shots. So yeah, as far as that goes, that's it for the intake. You can orient this to where you can see this or not. It doesn't really matter to me, but just make sure your clamps are tight here. Doesn't really need a clamp here because it fits nice and snug over both sides. So you don't need any type of clamp or nothing like that. Make sure this clamp is nice and tight. Make sure that clamp is nice and tight. And that's about it. As far as that goes. So I'm gonna start the car out for y'all, so y'all can hear another clip of me revving it up. See if it sounds any different. I'm hoping it does, because this filter's nice and clean compared to that other crusty one. If y'all can, just a comparison again. All these baffles and whatnot make it's gonna, allow it to flow a lot smoother versus this one being restricted. That one has no baffles. This one has 2 baffles on it, and that crusty filter. So I'm gonna jump over to starting it up so y'all can hear it, and I'm gonna rev it up for y'all. So. All right, y'all, so that was the intake vid. As y'all can tell, I don't know if y'all can tell. I don't know if I couldn't really tell much of a difference inside the car. I don't know, from like the video clips y'all can hear a difference. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to them, but yeah, I think it looks a whole lot better. Excuse me, sorry. I think it looks a whole lot better than that other janky stock intake versus this one. I like this one a whole lot better. It just looks cleaner in the engine bay. As y'all can tell, now it looks all even. Maybe I polish that up nice and shiny, take some aluminum polish or something, and maybe it'll polish up so it'll have a nice reflection to it. But yeah, I think that's it for my video. Just a little filler video I wanted to do. Something small, something simple. I do want to add a exhaust to this thing, so maybe I do an exhaust video for y'all here soon. I do have another video that goes for the other Accord, the new Accord, the chrome delete on the sides. I need to do that one for y'all. Might be the next one, might not, I don't know, I'm gonna see. But yeah, drop a comment, comment, subscribe. That made no sense. Trying here. Yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all on the next one. So